Welcome and thanks for stopping by. I'm Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal channel, day trading for an ROI payout. Just my trade journal. Rule-based price action trading is what I do. Before I click any buttons, I do the analysis on the charts. Daily affirmation, I see it and understand. Rigid discipline and rules. Flexible and outcome expectations. Independent thinker. Impeccable risk manager. Precision-based trader. Responsible business manager. And here we are, FOMC Catalyst, Wednesday, September 2023. So let's look at the price action order flow levels. I'm going to start with a naked, non-annotated 24-hour chart on the left with the ES December contract futures. And then on the right, we look at the dollar here. The dollar on the far right has stopped going up. You can see we've got a fair value gap that is basically on that long green candle on the other side, and price is meandering inside of that fair value gap as I speak and put this video out. So I am going to watch, of course, how the markets react. I'm going to look at both 2 o'clock and 2:30. Sometimes we get a Judas move at 2 p.m. and then the real move at 2:30. So we're going to try not to make any trades until then. But on the left side chart, that looks a little too clean on the last three 24-hour candles. Note how the highs are relatively at the same level. So it's ripe for a possible breakout up and then maybe down. I don't know. But right now, I don't want to take any positions before the big catalyst. Let's go to the lower time frames and look at the levels. 15-minute benchmark. So what I'm looking at right here is what we did the prior day on the lows here. We had a daily volume imbalance. We had price dip into that, but the wicks did the damage beyond the volume imbalance. Notice how the candle bodies stayed within it and respected that. The next yellow block is the daily fair value gap. Above that, I had my attention on the 5-minute silver bullet AM RTH session fair value gap for the 19th. So I noticed how price and observed how price stayed with this 1 hour block right here. So what I'm looking at is this 1 hour fair value gap where most of the business has been done since the PM silver bullet level. So I'm back here. I'm looking at the consolidation, and what is this red line? That is the 919 prior day RTH open. London is below it at 44.8975. And the Wednesday New York Midnight Open is 85. So we're way up here right now. And what is up here? Let's look. What we've got is the September 18th New Week Open gap for this week. So that is a level definitely. And also is the 4,500 zone. So definitely looking at that. The silver bullet London stayed definitely below here at 44.92. But this red line up here is where I've got an interest line. That is the next relative equal high, and that is 45.09. I'm looking at that as a possibility definitely to happen sometime in the RTH. And as far as the downside goes, of course, if we really want to, we could break all these zones and go way lower without a problem. But the first thing is, are we going to revisit London and New York Midnight first before we get the announcement? If not, we could just be drifting in this 1 hour fair value gap. So these are the zones I'm looking at, not looking to put any size on at all. This is one of those days you don't want to gamble on the outcome. I just want a basic 2 o'clock, take a look, and then 2:30 for the real move. And I usually don't like trading in the afternoon. So even if I were to take a trade after 2:30 in the afternoon, it might be just a partial and definitely not a trade that I would be doing to close out the session. It'd be something I'd carry overnight. And so that really limits my day trading accounts, and it's just for a swing account trade. So that's the strategy. These are the charts and the levels, and I'm going to just watch here what we do at the 4,500 level and how far did we dig back into the RTH level for the prior day, the London, and then the New York Midnight Open. So that's the zones between now and the RTH AM session of the FOMC day. Thanks for watching. Take care and aloha.